Should we start? So can somebody tell me the function of manager which you remembered, or you think like it's your role, it's your function? Yes. Who will tell any role? Rishikesh, forgotten. Tell me one role. Coordination. So yes, this side leading, organizing. Yes. Planning, controlling, exactly. So these roles you people have to perform in the industry. So today, I think in previous lecture itself, we started this discussion related to social responsibility and ethics in managing. We were discussing the social responsibilities, and I think we discussed the worker related responsibility. Then we discussed the consumer related responsibility, right? So there we discussed in consumer related responsibility, like we should not misguide the people through false advertisement, right? Providing the proper services. I think we were at this particular point, like social responsibility, especially related to owners related responsibility, right? So there, I think from this point we have to discuss, right? Have you understood these two responsibilities? Worker related responsibility, like a proper salary, giving growth opportunity, maintaining proper culture, right? And giving justice to their work, right? Then consumer related responsibility. This is also comes under the social responsibility. Product should be easily available. We see an example of the Santur Sabhan advertisement, right? So this is a false advertisement most of the time. People believe like that so many advertisements are there. For the marketing purpose, such kind of advertisement should not be there. So this is a social responsibility of each and every manager in the organization. Let us start from this point, various responsibility. So today's discussion related to owner related responsibility. Suppose you are owner, so it's your responsibility to add or involve all the stakeholders. Who are the stakeholders? Maybe your customers, your all employees, right? Your suppliers. So your investors, all are the stakeholders. So it's owner's responsibility that he should involve all the stakeholders. So for which kind of activity he should involve? Maybe various managerial decisions, major policy decisions. If it is there in the organization, then this owner should involve all the stakeholders in this process. It's owner responsibility. Then taking part in the management activities. So owner should not think like I am the owner, a manager will look after all the activities. It's not like that. Owner also have to take participation in the management procedure. So this is a social responsibility of owner. Then social responsibility related to suppliers. So supplier should have responsible for the supply of material within the time. So maybe raw material is there, any kind of material, sub assemblies are there, right? Maybe consumables are required, sometimes coolant is required. So whatever material that supplier is supplying to a particular party, he should think like, I should supply that order within the time. If that person told like 1 liter or 1000 liter I need, so he should provide that particular quantity within the time. If it is not provided within the time, then what will happen? Whom you are supplying, his work will get hampered. So that's why this is one of the social responsibility of supplier. Then another responsibility of supplier is that maintaining the good relationship with the management. Good relationship means what? Obviously, providing the time within time that whatever material is there, right? Whatever decided time when you will paying the money, that time money should be paid. As per the norms, we should charge the amount. So like that, and maintaining the relationship. तुम्हाला हे लागतंय का? If that particular manager needs sudden material at 11th hour, so if there is a good relation, then that person may come at 11th hour also. Like, yes, you need this material, take from our side. So most of the time, people will say, here is the work order. What are the term and condition? You not ordered before 1 week. It should not be like that. So if the good relationship is there, then definitely everybody will get benefited. So this is a social responsibility related to supplier. Provide accurate information to the supplier. Suppose you are giving the steel material to particular party, and if it is not having proper this content, whatever structure inside structure of that metallurgy, if it is not there required, then it's a wrong thing, right? आपण सांगितलं की अशा प्युरिटीचं पेट्रोल पाहिजे, इथेनॉल पाहिजे, but if it is not as per the accurate requirement of that supplier, then it is not a proper responsibility. He has to take care, like it's my responsibility, whatever written on the work order, accordingly material should be supplied. Getting? So providing accurate information to the supplier is the one of the responsibility supplier has to do. Then do the payment in time. Whatever payments are there, so payment must be reached in time. So such kind of responsibility related to supplier also, and it comes under the social responsibility. Government related responsibility, obviously tax related responsibility is there. Laws and regulations should be followed by the particular party. Then avoiding the unethical things and corruption. So corruption is a very big issue, but still it's a social responsibility of that particular government, like unethical things should not happen. Then society is also having responsibility, like the organization should provide a general facility to better living. Means whatever product you are producing, it should be beneficial to society. It should not be harmful to society. If somebody is providing bombs and all this, so it is not required for society, right? So it's not coming under that. So is it for better living of the people? This is also a product, but it is not for the better living of the society. It's role of government. Government will have collection of such a activity. If you see the defense things, it is under the government. There is no role of any kind of businessman, any kind of organization. Then maintaining the healthy environment by controlling the pollution. Society should not get people should not get affected due to such kind of polluted airs and all this. Water. I have seen one of the chemical industry. I have read one news how people were disposing the water. They were taking borewell inside their organization, and with high pressure, they are disposing water in that borewell. Ultimately, that water is percolated in the land itself, and somewhere it is going to come as a inlet. People may drink and animal may drink, and there may be the harms. So is it the thing? Is it the social responsibility? So society should take action in that case, right? Then management should not management should not take the decision which will be harmful to the society, right? So कोणते असे डिसिजन असू शकतात की जे सोसायटीला हार्मफुल आहेत, की वॉटर विदाउट ट्रीटमेंट एन्व्हायरमेंट मध्ये नदीमध्ये सोडून द्यायचं. सोसायटीला हार्मफुल आहे, राईट. Then management should not maintain the business policies and should maintain the business policies and practices. Means what? Whatever policies decided by the organization or government, it should be followed by that particular organization. So like that, various responsibilities are there. Social responsibilities, obviously, of that particular organization. Worker related responsibility, consumer related responsibility, owner related responsibility, supply related responsibility, government related responsibility, and last one is a society related responsibility, right? So everybody is responsible, but just we have categorized responsibility in the organization. Everybody has that responsibility, but if you categorize, then that owner at least will appoint the people. ही कोणाची जबाबदारी आहे? Society related, HR should take care of it, right? Government related, who should take care of it? Supply related responsibility, who should take care of it? So that society will not get hampered, or society will not get affected in bad way, right? So there are various social responsibility in the managing. Also ethics in managing, right? So ethics आपण काय म्हणलो, नीती मूल्य वगैरे मराठीमध्ये म्हणतो आपण. So similar to responsibility, ethics also one of the important part. So for example, individual perspective ethics. Manager should consider perspective of the other. एक इंडस्ट्री मधलं महत्वाचं इथिक्स आहे, इंडिव्हिज्युअल पर्स्पेक्टिव्ह इथिक्स. मीन्स व्हॉट? दुसऱ्याचा पण विचार केला पाहिजे. दुसऱ्याचा विचार केला पाहिजे म्हणजे काय? मॅनेजरनी टार्गेट आहे म्हणून त्या व्यक्तीच्या जीवावर बेतल अशा प्रकारे काम करून घेणं, आणि त्यालाही गरज आहे, त्या व्यक्तीला काम करण्याची, पैशाची गरज आहे, फॅमिली चालवायची आहे. सो इफ दॅट केसेस आर इन द ऑर्गनायझेशन, मॅनेजर शुड थिंक याला ते जमेल का, याला ते पेलेल का, आपण किती याला पे करतो, याला कुठल्या प्रकारचं काम सांगतो, आपण सेफ्टी मेजर्स घेतो का. सो मॅनेजरनी प्रत्येक व्यक्तीचा विचार करून ते काम द्यायला पाहिजे, किंवा त्या व्यक्तीचा विचार केला पाहिजे. सो ही शुड थिंक अदर्स. उगाच टार्गेट आहे, ते टार्गेट सांगितलंय ते करायलाच पाहिजे, बरोबर? मॅनेजरला पण टार्गेट असतात, म्हणून त्यांनी विचार न करता काम करावं का? सो यू आर द मॅनेजर. तुम्ही म्हणाला की मला सांगितलंय मग यांनी केलं मग काय झालं? इट्स युअर responsibility, it's ethics in the industry that you should think others first and then appoint the work. Family related ethics is also one of the important part. Manager should not assign the responsibility that will hamper family of the employee. त्या फॅमिलीला काहीतरी प्रॉब्लेम होईल, कंपनी मधून 4 दिवस सोडलंच नाही, काम आहे इथंच राहा, इथंच काम कर, असा प्रकार चालेल का? Obviously people are following such kind of ethics in industry, that's why we are not able to hear. But sometimes some of the organizations are doing this. They are exploiting the employees. So it is not coming under the ethics. हे समाजामधलं ethic, and who are the responsible people? Obviously managers. And I always say you are the manager. So it's your responsibility. It's this kind of ethics should be followed from your side. त्या व्यक्तीच्या फॅमिलीला काय प्रॉब्लेम झाला नाही पाहिजे, त्या फॅमिलीला काय त्रास झाला नाही पाहिजे. Such kind of ethics should be followed in the industry. Again, various ethics violation. So already ethics are there, like piracy related ethics. एखादा मॅनेजर म्हणतो गाडी छान डिझाईन केली आहे, आपण आपली स्मॉल स्केल इंडस्ट्री विल सेल टू अ व्हेरी गुड MNC आणि तिथून पैसे घेऊया. तुम्ही कोणाकडून काम करून घेतलं? फ्रॉम युअर एम्प्लॉई. युअर ऑर्गनायझेशन पेड फॉर दॅट. डिझाईन इज रेडी. तुम्हाला आमिष वाटलं एखाद्या ऑर्गनायझेशनला जावं आणि सांगावं हे डिझाईन आहे, घ्या लगेच, मला एवढे पैसे द्या. ऑब्वियसली इट इज अ करप्शन अँड रिलेटेड टू पायरेसी. पायरेसी म्हणजे काय? चोरी वगैरे, पायरेसीचा अर्थ आपण घेतो. सो इट इज नॉट कमिंग अंडर दी इथिक्स. आता तुम्ही म्हणाल की आमच्या डोक्यात नाही, पण तुम्ही आमच्या डोक्यात आणून द्यायला लागला, बरोबर ना? आमच्या डोक्यात नव्हतं हे पायरेसी वगैरे. बट व्हेन यू विल बी इन द ऍक्च्युअल रोल, सो पीपल विल say, or due to people, due to higher authorities, you may do this. आणि माझ्या डोक्यात नव्हतं, पण त्यावेळेस सिच्युएशनला मी काय करणार? साहेबांनी सांगितलं नाहीतर जॉब सोडून दे, त्या सिच्युएशनला मी ते केलं. देयर मे बी द ह्यूज प्रेशर फ्रॉम द हायेस्ट ऑथॉरिटी, तू त्या कंपनीला ते डिझाईन देऊन टाक. देयर मे बी द हायेस्ट प्रेशर, तुम्ही ते केलं. बट ethics, piracy related ethics, that whatever knowledge in the current organization, I should not transfer anyhow. This is that organization's property. Even though I have right, I can transfer, I can do anything, but it's your role that you should not transfer any kind of material. Even single thing also you should not leak from your organization. तुमची ती जबाबदारी आहे. तुम्हाला कुणीही सांगेल, फोन करेल, तुमचा मित्र दुसऱ्या एमएनसी मधला फोन करेल, तुमच्याकडे डिझाईन तयार आहे, मला दे. Is it the ethic? It comes under the ethic? Definitely no. म्हणून तुम्हाला सांगतोय आपण, we are just learning the things. अशा प्रकारचे प्रॉब्लेम्स definitely will arise in the future. पण हे ethics आहे, ट्रान्सफर दी नॉलेज फॉर गेनिंग द मनी फ्रॉम अदर ऑर्गनायझेशन. पैसे मिळतात म्हणून आपलं नॉलेज मीन्स whatever you are doing part-time job in or other organization also, ते सुद्धा ह्या पायरसी मध्ये येतात. एखादा प्रोडक्ट कमी खर्चामध्ये देणं. सो थोडक्यात काय की आपण ज्या ऑर्गनायझेशन मध्ये काम करतो, वी शुड बी लॉयल विथ दॅट. आपण त्या ऑर्गनायझेशनची प्रामाणिक असायला हवं. सो दॅट इज द हिडन मिनिंग ऑफ दिस पायरसी. चोरी करणं वगैरे नव्हे, पण आपल्या इथलं कुठंतरी बाहेर नेऊन देणं, इट्स रॉंग थिंग. आपल्या घरातली वस्तू आपण देतो दुसऱ्याला नेऊन, आई वडिलांना फसवून? डेफिनेटली नो. देतो का आपण, जा घेऊन जा हे आणि मला पैसे दे? Obviously some people very less amount may be there in the society, so it is not coming under the ethics. तर तुमच्या डोक्यात हे पाहिजे की मी ज्या ऑर्गनायझेशन मध्ये काम करतो ते पैशासाठी मी कधीच कुणाला ते देणार नाही. And obviously suppose somebody will say, कोणी बघणार आहे, कोण काय करणार आहे? There are the various laws under that you may get arrested also, and your career may get violated. सापडला तर चोरी जस्ट लपत नाहीये, आपल्याला हे माहिती आहे, चोर कधी नाही कधी सापडतो. सो ट्राय टू अंडरस्टँड दिस कन्सेप्ट, अँड इन इंडस्ट्री, लेट इट बी ॲट एनी डिपार्टमेंट, यू शुड नॉट डू दिस थिंग. Corruptive way towards the patent. Do you know meaning of the patent? Actually, we discussed in the first lecture. I told generalized idea like patent is the property. It is IPR, intellectual property right. So whatever property like home and all this is also property, because you can sell it, you can give on the rent also, right? But the property is आपली. So many people are following the corruptive way. If you are taking somebody's patent without their permission, म्हणजे काय, थोडक्यात तुमची ती प्रॉपर्टी घर तुमच्या परमिशन विना कोणतरी वापरतं. So patent is a property of that particular person, and you will think like, yes, आपल्याला हे पेटंट आपण घेऊयात आणि आपण प्रोडक्शन करूयात. So is it the ethics in the industry? What procedure you should follow? You should give whatever money you should approach to that particular person. You will say, give your patent on rent. We want to purchase your patent, and give that whatever benefits to that particular person, and then you can utilize. पेटंट प्रत्येक ऑर्गनायझेशन करत असते, प्रत्येक व्यक्ती पेटंट करत असतो, if it is really patentable. So whatever benefits of that particular patent, whatever things related to that patent, obviously in terms of money, so should be given to that particular person, and then only you should use their patent. So if you are not giving or if you are not taking consent of that particular person, this is a corruptive way of the using the patent. So others' patent should not be used unless due procedure. Means what? त्यांच्याकडून लिहून घ्यायचं, नुसतं पैसे द्यायचे नाहीत. Due procedure on bond paper, like yes, we paid so and so amount, this much amount to you. You will give us permission to use this patent for next 20 years. कारण 20 वर्षापर्यंत पेटंट अप्लिकेबल असतं, त्याच्यानंतर ते पब्लिक होऊन जातं. What the idea? It is a kind of ethics violation. Environment pollution, I have told recently, like pollution norms should be followed. What the norms are then related to industry, especially for chemical industry, there is a stringent laws and this law regulations are there, it should be followed. हे करायला पाहिजे का नाही? आता तुम्ही एखादा म्हणजे सर ते वॉटर प्रोसेस करायला, सो मनी रिक्वायरमेंट इज लिटल मोर, which is affecting our organization indirectly. Our employee will get less salary. चालेल, प्रत्येक व्यक्तीला 100 रुपये 500 रुपये महिन्याला कमी आले तरी चालतील. But that water should be is treated and then only it should be disposed in the environment. Getting? So like that various ethics are there. I have just given the idea की असा प्रकार इंडस्ट्रीत होतो and people are suffering due to that. But indirectly I have aware you people like such things should not be done in the industry from your side. You people should not do this. You should not be a part of this activity. If somebody is doing, then also it's your role that you should convince that person this is the wrong way. Because we know what is the wrong and what is the right thing. If you are knowing, then it is coming under the ethics. तुम्ही त्याला सांगायचं it is not coming under the ethics. ते म्हणले तो खूप छान आहे. Maybe sometime it happens. Quarrel may happens. So let it be. It's your role, like that person should get support. तुम्ही म्हणाला काय करायचं आपल्या त्याच्या आयुष्यातला, तुम्ही ते चूक करतोय हे पाहताय and you accepted it, then also it is not coming under the ethics. समजलंय? So in industry for money purpose, if you are doing the wrong things, so it is not coming under the ethics. So such a kind of things comes under the ethics in management. एम्प्लॉईचा असू द्या, सोसायटीचा असू द्या, पैसे करप्शन रिलेटेड असू द्या. So just highlighted points I have. So these are the problems generally happens in the industry, and people suffer due to that. So it's my role to tell or make aware you people related to this. What the idea? So that's why if you see, bit name is there, social responsibility and ethics in management. So collectively, if you see this particular bit, it is one only. समाजामध्ये आपल्या जबाबदाऱ्या आहेत ते पार न पाडणं किंवा चुकीच्या पद्धतीने पार पाडणं ते इथिक्स मध्ये बसतच नाहीये. गेटिंग? सो आय हॅव डिवाइडेड दिस पर्टिक्युलर बिट इनटू टू पार्ट. वन इज अ सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, अनदर वन इज इथिक्स इन मॅनेजमेंट. तुम्ही जर बारीक बघितलं तर दोन्हीचा मिनिंग सारखाच निघतोय. एखाद्या एम्प्लॉईनी if salaries are fair, salaries are not paid to particular employee, whether it is coming under the ethics. Salary is not provided as per the norms. Is it under the ethics? It is not ethical thing, right? So it is not coming under the ethics. Salary त्याच्या योग्यतेप्रमाणे द्यायला पाहिजे. So whatever responsibilities we discussed, so it is related to ethics only. What is the idea? So in exam there is a question like describe the social responsibilities of the manager and ethics of the manager. दोन पार्ट मध्ये क्वेश्चन विचारला जातो. So you should explain first what is the meaning of social responsibility, then you should able to explain ethics meaning, then various responsibility of various people, worker related responsibility, consumer related responsibility, owner related responsibility, supplier, government, society, and then such a ethics related aspects. Can you write this thing for 8 marks in the examination? But you should know pointers for that, right? So what we will do? Whether today we started recording? Yes, we started already. Okay, so write the heading bit social responsibility and ethics in management. Social responsibility and ethics in management. Yes, anything you want to ask? A point, social responsibility. Worker, A point, social responsibility. In that first point, workers slash employee related responsibility. Yes, any doubt? So I recommend you people write the heading. Main social responsibility and ethics in managing will be the main heading. In that A point, social responsibility. In that first number, worker related or employee related responsibility, and stop it. So because you will understand these pointers. काय तुमच्या मनाने तुम्ही example देऊ शकता. Other than this thing, notes मध्ये पण आहे हे, right? So here you can write consumable. Directly go to consumer. Only headings you write. Don't write internal content. It will be the very huge and we'll spend much more time on writing only instead of discussion. consumer related social responsibility, owner related responsibility, is there any doubt in this consumer related responsibility? Then owner related responsibility, next will be supplier number. You can write the numbers. Then government, then last society. How many pointers were there in social responsibility? 6, right? Then below that B point, ethics in managing. Yes, bit madla A point zala B, ethics in managing. In that, write down first one, ethics in managing. First point, individual perspective ethics. Then family ethics. Family ethics. Third one, ethics violation. Third one, ethics violation. In that first point, piracy. Sub point you can write Roman number, small Roman number. Piracy. Second, corruptive way towards patent. Environment pollution. Got the idea? Any doubt in this? So should we proceed? Any doubt in this? So next point is, write down production/operation management. What is the production? Have you done any kind of activity in workshop? Any activity, at least one activity in workshop. Our workshop is there, workshop 1, workshop 2. Any activity? No. So you have not done any kind of production. So friends, listen carefully. Production is nothing but, in short, I want to tell, process by which goods are or services are created. Processes by which goods and services are created. Means goods means what? Product. Goods carrier by truck goods carrier means what? Product carrier karna rehte. So here in industry, in industrial engineering and industrial quality management, goods is the very famous word. तुम्हाला goods म्हणजे काय आहे? So goods carrier वगैरे म्हणतो ना ते product. Same meaning is there. So production is the process by which goods and services are created. So what the idea? A particular production word. Production means it's a process by which you can convert or create products. If somebody will say it is not, if somebody will create the software, physical thing is not there. Website, if somebody will create a website, whether it is a physical product, no. But it is a service, people can use it. So another definition is also there. Actually, this definition is made by E.S. Bhupa. Philosophers are there. So according to that, their meaning is there. So another meaning in detail, production involves the step-by-step conversion of one form of material into another through chemical or mechanical processing to create or enhance the utility of the products or services. So here, very important part is that one form of material into another through chemical and mechanical processing. Conversion of raw material to finished good through any procedure, let it be chemical process, let it be mechanical process, getting. So this is the production. And another word underline you can make, to create or enhance the utility of the product or services. This is also important. So in short, you remember production is the process, step-by-step process where one form of thing is converted into another form. Means raw material is converted into finished product. So this is a production. So example you can see. Raw material, let us take wood. What will be the processing? Carpenter will use the various mechanical processes and he will produce the good as a chair or a table. Getting? So raw material to process whatever goods you are observing, in between there is a processing. So that process may be mechanical process, that process may be the chemical process. So this conversion from raw material to finished good is the production. What is the idea? After production, but we want to learn what are the functions in the management related to production. That's why concept. What the idea? At least you remember, converting raw material to finished product itself is the production. What the idea? Now I want to explain the operation. Forget about operation because next slide is there that we have to discuss. So according to Bhupa, his definitions are different, right? So forget about these definitions. But I want to explain the what kind of functions are there. I will come back to a previous slide again in the next lecture. But try to understand the functions of the production or operation management. Here also again, I am going to focus on the production management. So long-term decisions is one of the function of production management and short-term also. So you can see various points are there: product selection and its design, process selection and planning, plant location, plant layout, and material handling capacity. Short-term also similar: product planning, production control, planning, routing, scheduling, leading, dispatching, follow-up, inspection, inventory control, quality control, method study. Like that, so many functions you will observe here. So I have one point. In production department, how many things you people want to do? Out of this, we want to some practice in any sorry, in the training also, training activity. Any of the activity order. Maybe like product stage. Let's take it. tomorrow you have to come with this lecture, you have to come with any of the activity which you have the distance of manager has to do. Next lecture you have to come with any of them you have to perform. In investment trade, and you can take photos. This side, nothing. This side, yes. So next is we have to discuss on it. Yes, you told but how you are doing. So we will stop here today. Online people, any problem? Have you got the homework? Actually, I have given homework related to any of the activity which you performed in the industrial training.